Are your personal finances ready for the potential economic consequences of a Donald Trump presidency? Whether you're ready or not, it's coming. The tariffs, that is. And it has economists and people around the world spooked. Let's look at some of the recent headlines. Trump's victory has economists concerned the U.S. will fail to make a soft landing, says Yahoo Finance. Trump's tariff proposals would damage economies and set back climate action, says the London School of Economics and Political Science. Trump's inflation shock, caused by tariffs, could be worse than the last inflation crisis, says Larry Summers, as reported by CNN. Top bankers at the Washington-based Institute of International Finance recently warned that Trump's policy proposals could lead U.S. debt to explode, as reported by The Telegraph UK. Asia as a whole is bracing for the effects of steep tariffs on China, says the Financial Times. Whether or not Trump's proposals will even come into effect remains to be seen. Obviously, it will need to be officiated by way of legislation. That's a lot of bureaucratic red tape to go through. It's entirely possible that opponents of these tariffs within the U.S. Democratic Party will do everything they can to block these proposals from passing. In the meanwhile, people around the world are anxiously waiting for what might come next. Average working folks in particular have an uncertain future ahead of them. Conditions are already bad enough as they are right now. Trump's tariffs could potentially cost consumers $78 billion US per year, according to the National Retail Federation. The example it used was toasters. A toaster that cost $40 US right now could cost $52 US after tariffs. A typical family's grocery budget in 2025 could swell by almost $200 US, with families spending at least $3.57 more on groceries each week, according to CBSNews.com. Regardless of what kind of experimental policies this or any future government plans to try out, wouldn't some semblance of stability be better than pure uncertainty? Imagine if society had some kind of smart welfare system in place that helped people deal with economic turbulence as political parties duke it out with each other in trying to figure out the best possible economic policies a country could have. Not only would such a system help out the average citizens, it would also make these people more open to experimental policies. Any leader around the world thinking of radical proposals can do well to focus on stability for their citizens.